Portland Trailblazers had more workouts. Their second round of players in town for their workouts yesterday.
Let's go.
Also would like to say great job to the Trailblazers. A good tribute video sent out of Bill Walton.
Yeah.
Made me feel all kinds of things. I thought they did a good job on that. Tasteful.
Yeah, they should. I mean, I saw Ron Wyden, speaking of politicians, said build a statue. That'll be the next push, to build a statue for Bill Walton, which, I would kind of ask why haven't we had one to begin with? But,
you know what? I'm zagging.
You're zagging on the statue?
Can we just shut up with this statue? We're so statue craven. Every time.
I want a statue. Give me a statue. Our only dumb statue is the Rip City one, where people get to go stand and be the eye in front of the fountain. Look
That's
at me.
not a statue.
I'm the eye in the Rip City. Like, what are we doing? Give me an actual statue. Everybody's got statues.
That's not a statue.
We don't have any statues.
Who's the Timberwolf statue?
I don't know. They don't deserve any.
Oh.
They should have one at Kevin
Who
Garnett.
are the Wizards, the Bullet statue?
Come on. It's the actual Bullet.
The Hornets have a statue?
They should. Michael Jordan, thank you for being from North Carolina.
All right.
Muggsy Bogues should have a damn statue.
Every time.
Grandmama should have a damn statue. Alonzo Mourning should have a statue.
Dame's alive, still. Dame should be our first statue. Sean Lee passes away. Sean Lee should be the first statue. Walton should be our first. We're so statue desperate. It's kind of gross.
The Mariners have accomplished nothing in their existence, and they have statues of Edgar. They got statues of Griffey. They got statues of Dave Niehaus. They got statues all over the place.
Well, I mean, is it?
And people go and take pictures. Look at me. I'm at the statue.
Should a team that has no World Series have 3 statues? That's also a good question.
That's a good poll question.
Should they have 3 statues?
That's a good poll question.
Those are great players, by the way.
They are all very good.
Good players and a great broadcaster.
Yeah.
But, the statue conversation has ticked up a bit. But yesterday, the pre-draft workouts, the second round of guys, Isaiah Crawford from Louisiana Tech, Alex Carabon from UConn, Caleb Love from Arizona, formerly of UNC.
God, no. Why? Why would you even make that phone call?
No.
Why is that even a thought? Not even on a two-way deal. I want nothing to do with that guy.
Michael Scotto has us taking Reed Shepherd in his mock draft. Are you guys knowing on Caleb Love or Reed Shepherd more?
Definitely more no on Caleb Love.
Really?
Yeah.
6'1" white guy?
I would take. Look, I didn't see much of Reed Shepherd play college basketball.
Great.
I saw a lot of Caleb Love play college basketball, and I want nothing to do with that guy in the NBA.
He was in a national championship game.
That's good for him.
Okay.
Good for him.
All right.
So was Drew Timme. How's his NBA career going?
Quentin Post, Boston College, and Tyler Smith of the G League Ignite, and former Duck and Indiana Hoosier Khalil Ware, all in town.
If he ends up being good, can we claim him? Is that a claimable one?
I don't know how the portal works. Like, is Bo Nix an Auburn? Is he an Auburn guy or an Oregon guy?
I think we get to claim him. He sucked at Auburn.
Yeah. He was there for 4 years.
He had all his
3 years.
Yeah.
3 years, I think.
3
Yeah,
years.
3 years.
He went to
4
the
years?
Heisman Trophy ceremony as a Duck. So
So by this logic, then we can't claim Khalil Ware. That's fair. He was better at it. I mean, he wasn't very good at it. He was only at Oregon.
okay
he
at
didn't
Oregon.
play much.
He was a freshman. Yeah, I mean, he only started a couple of games.
But he showed some promise, and then he was like, I'm out. And you're like,
I think he got injured too his freshman year.
It says he played in 35 games, but I don't. I'm the wrong guy to bark up that tree. That's not my forte.
That's about what I thought. I thought he played a little more than you were giving credit for.
He played 15 minutes a game.
I thought he was okay.
I mean, he exploded onto the scene this year at Indiana. Exploded. Probably not the right word.
Pun intended with this whale stuff, huh?
But he was nearly a double-double guy. He was a 16-10 guy. I remember when Oregon signed him being a big, he was a 7-footer with good range.
Yeah, he was a McDonald's
shoot.
All-American, 5-star prospect.
He was a big deal. And then it just didn't, for whatever reason, he wanted to leave after a year, and I was glad that he had some success at Indiana. That's the kind of guy that I would be more than willing to take a flyer on with the 14th pick. Like, give me a guy like that, and maybe this is controversial to some, but I know some mocks have had us taking Edey at 14. Mm-hmm. Give me Khalil Ware over Edey. In the modern NBA, a 7-footer who can barely move, whose only strength is just being taller than you. Give me the guy that's got a little bit of athleticism, that can put the ball on the floor, that has a little more versatility to his game. I have no clue how good Khalil Ware is going to be in the NBA, but if I'm taking a flyer on a guy at number 14, Ware, I would be interested in that.
Are you interested in Donovan Clingan?
Yeah, more so than Edey.
Because Edey's measurements at the combine actually tested better than Clingan athletically.
I watched them. I watched them play.
Okay.
I watched them play. Do you think Edey's a better athlete than him? Do you think he's a more versatile basketball player than him? Get out of a cone drill. I don't care what his shuffle time was. Is he a better athlete? There's nobody on the planet that would say he's a better athlete. Not a single human being alive. They literally played each other. I watched that game.
If we measured athleticism and I beat you in that, could you still claim you're a better athlete?
I mean, depends on if there's footage of me being a better athlete. Did we play a game? Was I moving better on the floor?
I don't know.
Was I moving quicker than you? Can I dribble? Can I shoot?
I'm really interested in the UConn kid, Caravan.
I'd be all for Caravan at 7.
What is he? He's 6'8", 6'9", right?
6'7" is
6'7"?
what they listed him at.
Okay.
I didn't see his official combine height without shoes, but 6'7", 6'8".
This says he is 6'8". Yeah, I'm all in on that.
6'8", 220 wing.
It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of corny, but he played at UConn, so I'll take the guy who's played in an NBA style system and had pretty good success as a contributing member of that matters to me.
There's a lot of guys like that from Villanova, man, who have gone on to have really good NBA
the New York
careers.
Villanova Wildcats.
And it's just a good program with a good coach. You know they're taught the right way, and those are the kind of players that you're looking for to fit your roster. And it just makes so much more sense to me than taking a Reed Shepherd, a 6'1" guard. I don't care if he can jump out of the gym. A 6'8" guy who can shoot the ball a little bit.
Reed can shoot too. He can shoot.
I know
and
he can.
Jump. Yeah.
I know he can. He's just a guard, and he's 6'1", and he's white, and I want nothing to do with that. You're looking at Caravan, who shot 40% his first year at UConn. He shot 38% basically last year from 3. He's got length. He's got versatility. Yeah, that makes sense. It fits, and that's a good pick at 7.
The Louisiana Tech kid, Isaiah Crawford's interesting. 6'6", versatile wing. I like that.
I think 6'7's my cutoff.
6'7" is your cutoff?
6'7's my cutoff.
Okay.
Nobody shorter than 6. I'm like an average white girl dating men right now.
God forbid
you got to
that
be
inch.
over 6'7". No, 6'6" doesn't count. You're out.
You're the 33-year-old person who's like,
No, he's too small.
Why are you single? Well, he was only 5'9".
He's only 6'4". It's not tall enough for me. 6'6" is the cutoff number.
So 6. I thought you said it was 6'7". Is it 6'6" or 6'7"?
No, 6'6" is the cut. Like it has to be over 6'6". So 6'7" is the
6'6".
bare minimum that you can be.
Okay, so Isaiah Crawford's out. He's too short.
Get him off the list.
All right, God forbid.
Get him out of here.
Okay, all right.
How many guys on the roster do we have that are under 6'6"? I feel like the entire team, other than DeAndre Ayton's, under 6'6".
Any interest in Tyler Smith, G League?
Sure.
Okay.
What position does he play?
He's kind of a bigger guy.
Okay. If he's a bigger guy, I'm on board with it. I know of Caravan. I know Caravan. I know Khalil Ware. I watched both of them play in college. I know those names. Caleb Love, to me, there's nothing about that guy that screams good NBA player. He was a headache at the end of his time at North Carolina.
He shot 36. Tyler Smith, 6'10", averaged 13 and 5 in 22 minutes of the G League. Shot 36% on 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little trepidation there for me with the G League right now. I just don't know about that path, and it didn't go great for Scoot in year 1. So a little skittish with that.
So you're all in on Khalil Ware, who played at Oregon a little bit and a little bit of Indiana, but you're not really sure.
Yeah. About a guy who nobody's ever seen play basketball, yes.
Oh, Tyler Smith. At least he played in a G League.
Is that good for you?
He averaged 13 and shot 36% from 3. I don't know.
Scoot was a really good G League player, too.
Okay.
How do we feel in 1 year in?
I don't know what your takeaway is here. He's 6'10". He's meeting that requirement.
I like that he's taller. That's good. It's hard to have a frame of reference about somebody who you've literally never seen play basketball.
I'm being honest here. I'm not trying to be hot take. He put you on the spot. Did you watch Khalil Ware play one time at Indiana this year?
I actually did. They had a game on, who the hell were they playing?
Exactly.
I think it was Michigan State. And I've seen highlights of him. And he played at Oregon for a year.
See highlights of him.
Yes.
You can see highlights of Tyler Smith.
He played 35 games for Oregon the year before.
He did, yeah.
That's
Swag said he only played a couple games.
The only team that I watch play college basketball.
All right.
You got any takes on Tyler Smith? How many games of his did you watch last year?
I didn't watch any.
I know. I
didn't watch G League Ignite games. I didn't go to any remix games, unfortunately, in their debut season. I think was such a bad draft. Like, Nibik's been texting me on and off about this. Hey, who do you like? And, I love doing that. But also, nobody has a clue.
No.
No offense to anybody covering this stuff. Nobody has a clue. We have Reed Shepherd in a mock draft. And the guy's like, well, not ideal. They've already got 4 guards, but Reed Shepherd's a high ceiling guy. And I'm like, okay, so you have us drafting a guy we don't need at a position we don't need.
Just don't take a guard, please, for the love of God. I'm dying on that hill.
We should have
them take
a
guard.
Will they take a guard? With one of
they're
going to
take a guard. I know they're going
You
to
think so?
because it's the Blazers and they do stupid things. But please don't do it.